Can you tell me the law about if citizens have the right to arrest, and how is it applied, and when do South Africans apply this, and what is the limit?
Okay, the law apparently exists, but what we've been seeing on the internet is a misinterpretation of the constitution and the misinterpretation of the law, and people using that law to suit themselves without even knowing the context of what it actually says, the law of citizens having to arrest people. So the law exists, guys, and I want to read something to you guys, and I hope you understand this. It's section 42, arrest by private persons, citizens arrest law. The section says that any private person, ordinary citizen, may arrest someone without a warrant if the person is committing or has just committed a serious offense, such as theft, assault causing grievous bodily harm, robbery, there are a malicious damage to property, housebreaking with intent to commit a crime, public violence, etc. Maybe like assault, umjito shawkeli, citizens can step into that
Yes.
and arrest that person. And
'Cause
arrest is not ukubopha umuntu aye ejele. Arrest with umbamba umuntu, grab a person. That's what arrest means.
like trying to stop the person from doing harm.
Yeah, it's like umbambe. That the meaning of arrest in English is arrest. Like make that person rest from that anger, from that too much action. Arrest.
Okay.
Not not arrest, like how you
Arrest.
arrest, not arrest, take to jail. You don't have that powers. So that's what they're saying. Like ubambu umuntu, not ishaya umuntu.
Yes.
Mbambe. That's what the law is saying. Arrest. So many people maybe will want to relate it to searching of properties. Like, are we as the citizens allowed to go and search for people's properties?
No.
Search like shops, search people's homes, like foreigners' homes, foreigners' shops. Are we allowed to tell foreigners to open their purses so we can search their documents?
No.
So there's people who don't know if that is allowed or not in relation to this law. But they use that law to push those things. They say there's a law that speaks about citizens arrest, so we can enter your home.
No, you can't.
And the law, there's limits. Hence, I want to read this next part.
Okay.
This next part is not what is in the Constitution, but it's a breakdown explanation as to what type of scenarios you're not allowed to use this law at. So if someone tries to use that law maybe to forcefully enter someone's thingy. Okay, let me first read this. Only police can legally conduct searches under the Criminal Procedure Act 51 of 1997, Section 20 to 36. Only the police or someone authorized by the court can enter and search premises, seize property or evidence, do so with a warrant, or in limited urgent cases without one. Ordinary citizens, private people, or groups do not have that authority. What citizens may not do. What citizens may not do. Private citizens cannot enter someone's shop or house without permission.
Damn.
Search for illegal items. You can't search for illegal items. You can't confiscate goods, documents, or anything else. Doing so will amount to trespassing, theft, or even assault or intimidation, depending on the situation. Why is that illegal for people to enter those shops or people's properties? Why is it not legal? However, that claim is completely incorrect in law. Section 42 only allows citizens' arrest, not searching shops or homes, checking people's documents, confiscating goods, or questioning people about their status. Those powers belong only to the police, customs, or home affairs inspectors under specific laws like the Immigration Act and Criminal Procedure Act, sections 20 to 36. So when Dudula members enter shops or demand permits without police authority, they are actually committing offenses such as trespassing if they enter without permission, intimidation if they threaten people, assault or theft if they touch property or goods,
Yes.
vigilantism, which is unlawful. That's that law people have been pushing online, saying citizens can arrest. Hey, hey, hey.
Oh, I understand I understand where the person was coming from. It's like when they step, like Ekasi, when Orange Farm and those at Tapakasi, where they see like boys trying to steal, then they go because maybe, of course, the government is not there, so they will take the law upon their hands. Like, not the law necessarily, but like they would go and arrest those people. Yeah. So I think they misunderstood this whole point. It only applies when you read, like it only applies to theft, the R word.
Not everything.
Not everything.
Not searching people's
Not-
homes
and then-
or asking people's documents. It's not allowed.
And it mentioned there that you don't have the right to enter someone's property without permission, search their good or touch their good, because it can be an assault and stuff like that. So yeah, interesting, guys. So those people are doing nothing but breaking the law. It all comes down to this. They are breaking the law.
Everything comes down to the law.
Yeah.
And anyone who does not respect the law, I can't listen to them. Because how dare you now want to promote unlawfulness? Then, like, why should I take you serious? Because it's only a matter of time, and then you convince us that we should go and steal because we are hungry and poor and there's poverty. So, hey, the ANC has failed, so let's go and steal. It's
That
only a
doesn't
matter
make
of time
sense.
these people say that.
Yeah.
So
Only
we
a
can't
matter of
promote
time.
unlawfulness. We can't.
Yeah. And those people should like take themselves down, humble themselves down, and what's this? Act like normal citizens, because they are,
But the problem is that they think they are special. They think they have certain powers and they don't. But these groups, about Operation Tutula, about Match and Match, they're just like me and you.
They just start an organization, a movement, and then print out T-shirts, and then take out phones and be like, we are Match and Match. We are marching for the country.
You see? And I'm not saying those organizations don't exist, but anyone can use these people's T-shirts to go and vandalize people. But like criminals can use those T-shirts, then they go and enter shops and steal. And they say, no, we're March and March. It's like, what? So that means anyone, like if we promote unlawlessness, that means even criminals can wear these people's T-shirts and go and enter people's homes and steal, acting like they're searching and they're stealing people. Then we can't allow that.
Yeah, we
cannot allow that.
I don't think people are understanding, and people on the comments they're saying like, we are criticizing these people.
Like this, people think these people are fighting for them. They don't know these people are actually putting their lives in danger.
Yeah.
I don't understand why people can't see that.
Because if they were fighting for you to get a job, because foreigners are getting a job, you should be employed by now.
Yes. That's the bluntest you can put it.
Yeah.
Bluntest you can put it.
You should be employed by now.
But they're not employed. And these guys are still fighting. And the foreigners are not yet chased. But these people are saying they're fighting to chase foreigners, but foreigners are still here.
And they're not going anywhere. Let's put that also.
Yeah, and they're not going anywhere, by the way. And they're still coming. Because there's no borders. It's like our country is so messed up in all forms of ways.
I think when you understand this border, I think people that haven't been to the border, I'm not saying like I've been to the border, but we have researched, right? And you see it's like it's like a road like going to Joburg to Pretoria.
There's no fence.
There's no fence. It's not. There's literally no borders. Like
there's no borders.
It's just the land that and a road and a river that divides the two places.
There's nothing.
If it was that close, we could literally walk.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
moving from Limpopo to Gauteng. There's no borders. You just
Yes.
pass toll gate, you pay
Yes.
kancane, ufikile. There was no like a big wall, like
Yeah.
hey, sesingene Gauteng.
Yeah.
There's nothing like that.
To actually see that, oh yeah, you just see from a board like welcome to Zimbabwe.
Yeah,
Welcome
yeah,
to
like
Maputo.
the South African border, the gate. But outside of the gate, by the fences,
It's just trees.
there is nothing.
Yeah.
And there's people, I don't know if people know this. This is very interesting. There's people, this is very controversial, and these people won't believe. You won't even believe it. There's people in South Africa who own properties that are closer to the border, and their properties don't end where the border is supposed to be drawn. It also passes on to Zimbabwe. But they're South Africans. They own that property. They own that land. They own those farms. And according to the border is supposed to divide that farm, but they still own it, even when it goes beyond the border and goes that side to Zimbabwe. Even when it goes beyond where the border is supposed to be, they own that whole land. Even the land that enters, even by a few smaller meters in Zimbabwe, they still own it.
Damn.
There's people who own those lands.
That's new in my ears.
Yeah, it's like, I don't know, this is controversial, guys.
So
this is crazy. I don't even want to speak about this because this is crazy. There's people in Mozambique who own lands, and their lands, a piece of their lands enters into South Africa, but the ownership is in Mozambique. But because their lands are so big, in South Africa.
But how didn't they know that part is South Africa before they bought it?
Because there's no borders. There's no borders. So the border, then I'm saying the border, according to the map, where it's supposed to be. Some of those lands, because there's no border, there's no fence.
It's just like a land. Yeah. You don't know where does South Africa start. It's just like, it makes sense though. So
it's like South Africa.
Crazy.
It's like South Africa. What is South Africa? Is South Africa the land, or is South Africa even the ocean that is under the land of South Africa? Because actually the land doesn't start the land from the ocean. That's sandy land. That's sand.
Yeah.
It doesn't start where the waters end.
Yeah.
Like there, where's the
yeah.
The land also goes deeper, like sloping down into the thingy.
Ocean.
Into the ocean. Do we still own that land going into the ocean? And if we own that land, do we own that part of the ocean?
Come on.
You know, things like this. Okay. People will never answer you those things. Because the land, it doesn't just go straight down.
Yeah.
It goes deep, entering into the ocean. It goes deep and then it goes down, 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 and then the ocean is deep.
Yeah.
Where it hits ground floor, do we own that land from that point where it hits ground floor coming back up like this? We don't even know how many kilometers it is.
Yeah.
Do we own it, or do we own just where it's green, where it just shows land? The part where it shows water, we don't own. You know, things like this, nobody will answer you.
Nobody will answer. If they answer you, they'll just give you some big bombastic English words.
They don't know. I also don't know. Like, do we own it, guys? Like, genuinely, do we own that part?
Please.
That means we own a piece of the ocean in South Africa, man.
How?
Because that ocean is in our land. It's in our land. So we own it, you know. Yeah, that ocean is in our land. So we own that ocean, man. It's our ocean. It's our ocean. It's crazy, eh?
It's crazy. It's really crazy. So what do they do now? Like, now that those people are chasing Zimbabweans, and then you find a South African guy or whoever, their piece of land goes to Zimbabwe, so what? So now they
own it. It's theirs. There's no border. They own it.
Yeah, this is a crazy...
Of course, born herself, they will fence their land where it ends. But according to the border is supposed to be somewhere in the middle of that land. But according to the land, there's no border. So their land only ends where there's a border, and then Zimbabwe starts somewhere. That means they take a piece
Of
of
Zimbabwe.
yeah, or they take a piece of South Africa, depending which they own
Who
land.
is it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's crazy. These things nobody will tell you about these things because people are struggling to speak about the borders and how the borders are not there.
Yeah. I think South Africans should see the borders and you understand that how in the world are you gonna build a border here? Like for real, how?
But it is what it is, man.
It's gonna be so costly. Like,
And building a border, you still have to ask the people who own that land.
yes.
Can we build a wall? And those people are like, but you're building a wall, and but my land ends there, but you wanna build a wall here.
It's gonna be
It's gonna be a mess.
It's gonna be another thing that has to go on for years, going to the court and stuff like that.
You know, because there's people who are gonna wanna protect their lands. Because they know there's no border here.
Yes.
But the map says the border is here on top of your land.
Yes.
That's crazy. It's
and
crazy.
People are willing to die for their land.
People are dying. But it's crazy, man. I think
it's so crazy.
It is what it is.
And when I mentioned lastly, if Ramaphosa or Nelson Mandela, if they wanted to build a border, they could have built a border long time ago.
The border is not a black man's concept. It's a white man's concept.
Because they own that land.
And that concept, it was never implemented in real life.
Introduced, exactly.
It was put in people's heads. It's like, there was never provinces. There was just like 4 colonies.
Yes.
And before colonies, there was just kingdoms.
Yes.
Before kingdoms, there was probably something else. Before that, there was probably something else up until the time where it was Adam and Eve.
I think we're just brainwashed.
And now they say they're speaking about Cape independence. They want to make Western Cape independent. So I'm not saying they will succeed. If it happens, they succeed making Western Cape independent. That means we're gonna be speaking about Western Cape is another country. Then you need a visa to go to Western Cape. They can build a border around Western Cape. And then in the coming 30 years, people won't remember that the Western Cape, there was never a border. This thing just was introduced now. But now we are told you can't enter Western Cape without a border. But it was never there. People could enter anytime. Yeah. It's the same thing with this.
Yeah, with the South African Zimbabwe. I don't think people understand.
They don't even know the name, the Republic of South Africa, when it was invented. They don't even know the Berlin conferences, many of these people. They don't even know when South Africa was colonized. Do you know there's a time where South Africa was not called the Republic of South Africa?
I don't know.
You don't know. You're not the only one. I know. We'll speak about it sometime. Like the Republic of South Africa is a new name. Like provinces, there was never Gauteng.
Yeah, I know about that.
If you look back, maybe in more than 70 years back. 70 years is a stretch. Is it a stretch, guys who know history?
I think it's a stretch.
Let's just say 70 years. More than 70 years back, there was never Limpopo. Futa is a stretch. Because during apartheid, it was Transvaal, what? Was it Natali, Colony, was it Hesia? There was not these words. Guys, topic for another day. Go learn history, Operation Tutula. But it is what it is, man.
So it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching up until the end. Catch me on my next video. Peace.